Hi everyone. I'm still setting up a bit. Let me know if you can hear and see everything. Yeah, the squeaky chair is a good indicator of me being live. Hi everyone. I see Val, Otto, Heather, Dan, Cyan. Welcome. Just catching up on what everyone is saying on the chat. Oh no, Cyan, your dishwasher. It's never a good moment when a dishwasher breaks. Never ever. Oh, I'm glad you got it sorted out though. And thank you, Val. Yeah, I've reached 5,000 subs on YouTube. So yay, thank you everyone. Yay, 5K. Okay. Oh, hi Grace. Cool, we will be waiting for you later on. Oh, Val, thank you so much. Val has just given me a very nice, very generous super chat. Thank you so much. So I didn't have time to do a last minute checkup for some other pets. I've rounded everything that was shared and posted until about noon here, and then I had like chores to do and food to eat. So yeah, Dennis just said that he'll be sad when his dishwasher goes, but hopefully his other half will live a long time. Yeah, I'm the dishwasher in here, so I really hope I don't break down and cause a flood. That would be something special. Okay, so yeah, I've included a link in the description, but I made a Pinterest board with all the pictures I was sent or linked to. Oh, I just saw the one that Dan posted. So cute. But yeah, how am I gonna do this? Okay, so I can keep track of them on Instagram as well, because there aren't that many. So it's kind of easy to see the ones I missed. But I think Dan's I didn't add in the Pinterest board. And most of all the others are there, and I've received a couple of pictures through email as well, so I've included those in the Pinterest board. Oh, wow, Otto, thank you. Otto has also given me a very generous super chat. Thank you so much, guys. That's very generous of you, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm gonna open Pinterest. I don't want you guys to see all the weird apps I got on my phone. That's for me alone. Okay, I don't use Pinterest all that much on my phone, so I might be searching around. And I tried to keep everything sorted by pet and by pet owner, so yeah, I've tried to regroup everything. And thank you everyone who sent pictures. I don't think I will be running out of models for today. In fact, I wonder if I'll have enough time to give everyone a doodle. But your pets are all very, very cute, and I'm really thankful that you shared them and their story with me. So, yay! Okay, so I got this, I got Instagram, I wasn't quite sure what I'm gonna use to sketch on, so I grabbed this Fabriano Studio Watercolor hot press, because I haven't drawn on hot press a lot. But yeah, so I will give this a try. If this doesn't work for me today, I got stashes of paper, so no problem there. I got my sketching tools, I got paintbrushes, I got paint nearby. The only thing I'm missing, I think, is an inking brush. So hold on. Oh, and hot chocolate, because hot chocolate is life. Tea is life as well, but it's a bit too late in the day for tea. Oh wow, Dan, thank you so much. You guys are way too generous. Thank you so much for the very kind and generous super chat, Dan. Really appreciate it. Wow. Okay. I just gotta remember not to dip my brush into this. It's really hot today in here. I don't know why, but I'm super warm. Okay, paper. If there is one thing I've noticed that Fabriano does incredibly well, is the way their paper like so easily detaches from the pads. If you've tried Arches paper, like it's kind of a tricky thing, because it's really glued well together, even just the pad, not the blocks. But Fabriano, you just like flip the page over and it's like perfect. It's not weirdly bent or split or anything, so good. Okay, just checking up the chat again. Welcome Kiharu to the chat, to the Caturday Livestream event. Dan is saying that he gave £5 for 5k, and said he won't be doing the same when I hit the 100k. I don't think I'm likely to hit that soon, but I don't expect anyone to do that either. So oh no, I don't want the pre-stream up. I gotta pop that out. There we go. Is it? I think it's okay. Like this. Oh my god, you guys! Thank you so much, Heather. Heather has jumped on the trend of the $5 for 5k. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and it makes a difference for me. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna start drawing with these, but they will probably be very light on camera, so if they are too hard to see, let me know and I will switch to a different pen, a different pencil. The real difficulty will be to start with a pet, because there are so many and they're all cute and I want to draw them all. And I haven't warmed up yet, so I just hope that I will do justice to Oh, hi Patricia. Okay, so here I have I'm gonna start with a cat just to warm up, and I have many pictures of Sucks the cat, which is a really cute cat with gray and white markings. Oh, wow! Oh, but you guys, you gotta stop doing this. Not that I don't appreciate it, but you don't have to. Cyan has also contributed €5 for a 5k. Thank you so much. Wow. Holy moly. My mind is blown. I just don't know how to start. I should have warmed up. I'm sorry. I ran out of time. Maybe I should go back and start with the I'm gonna try Bun Bun. Patricia, I haven't checked my email since noon here today, so I will have to. Did you send it like? I have to check back. Like I was saying, I compiled all the pictures that I got to a Pinterest board to make it easier to find them all. But if there were some that were sent more recently, they are probably not on the board yet. Oh my god, those bunny paws! Yeah, the generosity has me a little shaken up. I'm really sorry. Okay, pencil is too faint. This one I think is going to be worse because it's a pink lead. Yeah, that's not much. I will bring back the red lead, but I can't. Val! Val is on fire. You gotta stop, guys. I'm getting so flustered. But thank you everyone for your generosity. I really appreciate it. Is that the Bun Bun's like hind legs right next to his front paws? I've never had a bunny, so I couldn't like observe them, how they sit or how they behave, but it's so cute. Thanks everyone. Anyway, I will probably be doing like more of these live streams or drop it, if only for the fact that I've received a lot of pictures and I kind of want to draw every pet, and I doubt I will be able to do it all in the same session. So if I missed out on your picture, if I don't have the time to draw your pet, there will be another session, and I will try to organize my stuff so I can sort out between the pets I've already sketched and those I haven't. I'm also trying to make this like not a speed thing, but I want to see like, can I quickly capture the essence of the reference. Oh no, stop. There is no round 2. What are you guys talking about? Oh, That's insane. I really appreciate that. See? I'm all flustered. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everyone is really way too generous. From what I remember of the few times I got to pet a bunny, is that they are so super soft. I really should be more careful because I cannot erase any of this. What? What? I'm all. Heather is having way too much fun seeing me thrown off my game so bad. Sorry. Whew. You guys are making me sweaty. But thank you everyone for your incredible generosity. Geez, those notifications, they don't stay long on the screen. Thank you, Mira, and Heather, and there was Otto, and I missed out the... Oh, Laura. Thank you so much, guys. I'm not dead, I'm not dead. I'm just really, really flustered and whew. Good thing the camera is not on my face because I'd be beat red right now. Whew. Yeah, this is real art under pressure. Okay, focus. I have cute little bits to draw. I'm really thankful that no one sent me like their tarantula. Like, I respect if you have a tarantula for pet, but if you send me a picture of a tarantula, I'm gonna be incapable of functioning. Like, there is something just so creepy about spiders that will definitely throw me off. Yep, that is a platinum. It's the platinum fountain pen, the carbon pen, like the relatively inexpensive one. It's what, it's $13, something like that. It's the super fine nib, I think. Is that why I switched to red pencil? Because I'm flustered and sweaty? Perhaps. But it was mostly so it would be easier to see. You guys can see the red pencil, right? Ah, thank you, Zoe. Oh, wow. Wow. I am completely flustered. Good thing I got something to focus on so I can, like, my brain is not going crazy inside my head too much. I have fairly stable hands, so it's not gonna show on my ends, but my heart is racing. So yeah. And I'm definitely beet red in the face because that's the way it is. Oh Val, this is not an auction. Stop. Wait. Dan was asking me if I've seen Lucas the spider. Is that this very small dancing spider? Yeah, I'm... Whew. I am not shaking, but I am really flustered. Okay, so just a quick bit of water, of color. I'm trying this Da Vinci Casaneo brush. I think it is also fake squirrel. And this is hot press paper, and I have very little experience of adding colors to hot press, so hopefully it won't be too much of a mess. No, no, no! Ah, no, round 3, no! I am so flustered I am losing my words. You guys gotta keep your money to buy more paints. Hey Grace! Welcome! I'm sorry, I'm so flustered that I have trouble keeping up with everything. Ah! No! Thank you, Patricia, and thank you, Otto. I wanted to be like efficient. Val! I wanted to be super efficient and like paint all these pets, but you guys are making me so... making a mess with my head. But thank you so much. My knuckles so orange. Oh yeah, I am. I am really red on camera. Super hot. This is all your fault. No, no, Val, stop. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have to make it to do a giveaway or something. Okay, so I think this is our very first pet. The absolutely adorable Bun Bun. Okay. I'm not crying, I'm just really, really flustered. I don't want to cry. Don't make me cry. Pretty please. Okay. Oh. I should play Guess the Pet. Like start doodling one and you guys gotta figure out which one it is. I think I really planned this poorly. Oh. Oh, Danny's saying that his parents have a rabbit, it's horrible. And why can't all rabbits be like Bun Bun? How can a rabbit be horrible? Oh no, he's miserable and not very friendly. Oh wow, Heather, thank you so much. And although Otto is yelling at me to not spend this on a giveaway, it's all for me and that I deserve it. You guys will make me cry if you keep this up. I would much rather not cry on a live stream. Oh, Val is yelling at me to get the core travel set with the money. This is really hard. There are so many pets I'm not used to drawing. So it's like incredibly good practice, but hopefully you guys won't hold it against me if I do a poor rendition of your lovely pets. Aww. Thank you so much, Grace. You guys are really making me emotional. I'm trying super hard not to cry. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Temple, thank you so much. Ah, you guys are killing me. I can't even like add my. This stream is gonna be awful. It's gonna be so quiet because I'm so flustered that I can't even provide my usual banter of just random stuff. So can you guys guess the pet? Yes, it's Jazz. It's Jazz the Hamney. I tried. I mean, it's supposed to be Jazz would be probably the most accurate way to put this. You guys are not making it easy for me to do these today, but I'm really thankful and I really appreciate it. It's incredibly generous. Oh, thank you, Otto. Thank you so much. Hi, Josephina. Welcome. Whew. The sniffling is real, guys. Okay, I'm gonna share a cute cat story just to add some kind of commentary to this, but we are doing the laundry today because it is laundry day, and earlier like the stuff was dry and suddenly I feel like something fuzzy against my arm and I turn around and it's Scout, and she really wants to go in the dryer. It was not on, it was just open. I was checking out the dry stuff and she really wants to go in and she just jumps in. And oh my god, you guys, over $100 for my 5K. That's insane. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, Scout really wants to go into the dryer because the stuff is warm in there. So she gets in and she settles down, and I'm talking to her and I'm like, you gotta come out because this is not dry yet. We gotta keep drying this. And she kept meowing and she starts purring in the in the dryer, in the tumbler, you know. So it's like metal, and it was resounding so much, and we unfortunately had to get her out of there. But the story ends well because the moment the stuff was dry, I dropped it on the bed and she made a nest in it, and she settled down in there and he's probably sleeping in there right now. I'm trying not to cry. Yeah, I'm just so humbled and honored and touched, and yeah, it's kind of everything. Heather is good at breaking people. one way or the other. Whew. Whew. Breathing. Breathe, breathe. Oh, thank you so much. Kiharu is saying that these live streams are the best, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys enjoy them, because that means that we can hang out as a great big art family and have fun and talk about cats and break people. But yeah, it's great. Like, this wouldn't be, you know, the fun it is if I was alone doing this. Like, what makes this really fun is the fact that you guys show up and decide to hang out with me for like a couple of hours while we, you know, either do silly stuff or more silly stuff. Yeah. Oh no, no pressure, guys. There's no crying in baseball? The only baseball movie I've seen is League of Their Own. Like, I saw these movies in French, so it was the baseball movie where it's teams of ladies during the war. Is that the one? Thank you, Heather. Thank you, everyone. Seriously, I'm whew, I can't find the words. I'm losing my English. Okay, so the only thing I'm noticing so far with the hot press is that it really loves to make cauliflowers and like weird stuff, so I'm maybe switching to hot press just for the sake of something a bit more uniform. And perhaps the way I like sort of sketch paint these is not really suited to this paper. Oh, that's what it's from. Yay! A League of Their Own. Nice. My favorite kind of sports quote is, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Oh, thank you guys. Do you really want me to go full French? It's unbelievable, the cauliflowers of this thing, guys. Sorry, Jazz, you're all cauliflowered up. Okay, I will grab some Fabriano cold press. Okay. I'm calling this cauliflower jazz. Sorry, Jazz. Here. This Jazz eats cauliflowers. Oh, bye, Carria. Thank you for stepping by. I'm sorry I didn't say hi earlier. I'm really having a hard time keeping track of everything. Whew. Yeah, miette. Miette is a French name. It's crumbs, like breadcrumbs. I could speak French, but I wouldn't know what to say in French. It's always like that. Yeah, Tsvaku, you were saying that you're from Acadie? Oh, yay! So it's kind of fitting that Jazz has a pattern reminiscent of one of her favorite vegetables. Yeah, you guys broke me. I'm all... It's really difficult to choose a pet because you've sent me, like... No one sent me... no one has ugly pets. I'm like, oh, cute doggy, oh, cute kitty, a bird, a turtle? Yeah, sorry, I think... Sir, I have Sir Willy Tubby the turtle. Is it a turtle? I think so. I don't remember the difference. I think one is under the water and one is on ground. Oh, well, welcome to the live stream. God's Harley Girl Studio. Yeah, I had family that came from Acadie as well, but most of my family is either French Canadian or plain French. There's like too many pets to choose from. Okay, I'm gonna draw Leo because he made me laugh, like orange kitty stuck in a box. No, I'm thankful that I didn't get any insects. There was a turtle. Yeah, I have your pets in there, Grace. Like, ta-da! They're the latest I had the time to add in, Kitty and Sue. They're on the Pinterest board, and I've put the link to the Pinterest board in the description of this live stream, if you guys want to check it out. That's where I try to keep all the photos and the reference for the pets. But you guys have sent me quite a few, so I will try to doodle as many as I can. But since I'm all like flustered up and kind of slow, maybe. I think Leo is in a box that's in a box, like double box. I'm just gonna include some elements of the box he's in, just to give a sense of why he's in that shape. Can I go? Can I go live every day? Cat heaven, yeah. Yeah. I really, guys, send pictures of your pet, no problem. You don't like. There was a prompt like this live was the prompt to get pictures, but if you send me like pictures of your pets, I will add them to the board, and hopefully I will get to drawing them eventually, because I need to practice. So, and I know that you guys are okay with me drawing your pets. I mean, that's the whole point of the thing. So if you don't want me to draw your pet, just don't send any pictures. But if you are okay with it, then feel free to join in the fun, and I will eventually get around to drawing them all, I hope. What I need is a really like malleable cat, like a cat that I could position and would stay positioned like that, and I could like look at, like poke the ears and poke everything, and it wouldn't be too much of a cat. Like they wouldn't mind me poking at them, but since cats are cats, they usually like try to sniff your hand or don't really. I love cats in boxes. It looks like a loaf of bread in a box. I don't know if you guys can see, but they will conform to every shape. Yeah, Tuesdays are Val's and Fridays are Lindsay's, and I think Angela Fair has Wednesday. And I know that other people do live streams like Cinnamon Cooney, but she's more doing acrylics, so I don't really follow her live streams because I don't really do acrylics. Even the way I use acrylic is more like watercolor. Well, thanks for stopping by, God's Harley Girl. It was really nice to have you here. Yeah, the box act. That's a good way to put it. Like the loaf. The perfect impersonation of a loaf. When you cook a loaf of bread in a bread tin, and it kind of comes out looking like that a bit. It's a bit like when Maru the cat tries to fit into the boxes that are really not you know, the proper size for him. It's the same kind of funny thing that's going on. Yeah, Science, you should really do the Bundy stream for like Sunday and Bunny, so Bundy stream. Grace is saying that their cat Kitty, she doesn't care about boxes at all, so Grace doubts their feline credential. Oh, Patricia, I'm so sad I missed on adding the picture of Bodhi to the Pinterest board. So Lisa Lackery is Wednesday evening. Val, you are adding a second live stream, you're saying? auto will be on Thursday. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I should. Still flustered. Still can't work properly. So yeah, quick note about this pen. If you want easy to carry around, inexpensive, waterproof pen that works really well, I haven't found any that I like as much as I like this one. It's the Carbon Pen by Platinum, and it's refillable, it's lightweight, it's really not expensive, and you just plop in these cartridges in there and they're waterproof. And it works really well. I think it clogged up only once, but I've had this one for like many years, and I don't always use it. Sometimes I will forget about it, so it will like stay horizontally for months at a time that I don't use it, and it still works fine after that. I would be careful not to keep it like this with the nib up. I think it's a desk pen, so you're supposed at least to keep it like downward like this, but I usually store them horizontally and they're perfectly fine. I'm setting a great precedent for being flustered when sent money. Yeah. I don't think that will likely ever be different. I really like the markings on top of tabbies. They are really difficult to like remember and draw from memory, but they are pretty great and they are all different. And funny thing, when I look at my Torty Scout, I think she has markings, but since her coat is mostly black, they are very hard to see, and you can only see like faint lines in the orange spot on her head and throughout the rest of her coat. So I wonder if she has a similar pattern to Peko, but it is drowned in the blackness of her soul and coat. What brands make waterproof cartridges? Shows you. It is red. This is my non-dominant hand, and I don't think it's any better. Yeah. Okay, the pen that does waterproof cartridges, this is Platinum, and it's Platinum cartridges in it. It's the Carbon ink, the Carbon pen. Like the pen is what, $13, depending on your currency, and the ink is sold in a box of 4 cartridges, I think, for maybe $5. So that's Leo. I'll grab water break. I'll grab my hot chocolate. I'm losing my English. Oh yeah. While I take a sip of this, just a quick mention. If you like watercolors and you want more videos about watercolors, check out Patricia in the chat. She's MP Lenger, art. Whew, sorry, Patricia, and her channel is really great, and she just started, and she's really good on camera. She has really fun sketches, and she shares her experience with painting, and it's really interesting and really nice video. So I would suggest you check it out. Oh, apparently Leo had a sister, a black cat called Luna, and she was completely different. Ah, I made this hot chocolate with maple syrup. It's probably the most Canadian hot chocolate possible. It is lukewarm chocolate at this point, though. The watercolor set I'm using is the one that came in the nice leather pouch, which was my Christmas gift. So yeah, I like the selection of colors. Like I was thinking about it, and I figured that there was a lot of colors I could use for animal coats, and then usually the eyes are somewhat brighter, so there is like greens and these colors and the orange that I can use for the eyes. Yeah, okay, so a lot of people in the chat have channels. Patricia is new, but she has a channel. Valerie has her channel about pyrography, wood burning, which is pretty cool. There is Malamic Art, Mickey, who just came in. Dan, Penholder Art, another super nice channel about watercolors. Cyan Ink has one as well. Otocano. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. But yeah, like Val is saying, share the love. No, not share, spread the love. Let's create even more love. Yeah. Cyan is saying that they're probably allergic to maple syrup. It's probably a good thing then that you are not here in Canada. Maple syrup. It was easier to eat the stuff when I was a kid because I had a better tolerance for the sugar in it, because it is very sweet. Like, it is refined to be super concentrated and sweet. Oh yeah, and there's Sam too at Lavender Willow. Lavender Willow in the chat has a really nice channel as well. Sub the love. Oh, I like this. Sub the love. Let's all sub the love. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone. I will try to remember everyone and add the links in the description of the video when it's done. And also, I forgot to mention it at the beginning, but I will be removing the chat from the on-demand video. Oh, this brush is a lot of fun, guys. It's like super fine and super floppy, but it's not like really soft like Genuine Squirrel. It still bounces back, so oops. I'm not super fond of Genuine Squirrel because it's a bit too soft for me. Like, I need a brush that will return to its shape somewhat when I finish the stroke, but I really like the fact that I can smoosh the brush down to get a super broad stroke, and then still use the point for like super fine lines. It's first time I'm using this one. I saw them on Jackson's and I'm a sucker for fake squirrel brushes. I have the Ultimo that I really like, so I wanted to try these because I'm really glad that Da Vinci has fake squirrel too. So Escoda has it, Da Vinci now has it, and I know I'm missing one. Anyway, Raphael has the soft aqua brushes, and Princeton has the Neptune brushes, yeah. A new hashtag is born, sub the love. Yep, like it. It's a Casaneo, like C-A-S-A-N-E-O by Da Vinci. Y'all should meet. Grace is suggesting we all meet halfway in Seattle. Well, halfway to where? I'm on the East Coast, so unless I'm going like to Japan, and even then, we should all meet in Japan. That would be epic. Oh no, Temple is saying that their hubby's plane will be 2 hours late. Coming back or leaving? Oh, I think the cauliflower thing was a brush thing, because I'm still getting them with the cold press paper. Oops, I lost my reference. I'm too distracted, but yeah, this brush holds a lot of water, so I think that might be why I am getting cauliflowers on these. Okay, I have a question for you cat owners. Does your cat or cats make the cat activation noise? Like if they're sleeping and you poke them, will they go like or any kind of like cat sound? I'm just curious because I had 2 cats that did that. I don't think Scout does it as much. So last week we were looking if Tortoiseshell had curly tail. This week we're gonna be checking if if your cats have activation noises. Welcome, Sithalina. Sorry, the chat is going fast. Yes, let's all go to Japan. And we're gonna have to, like, yeah, we're gonna need Otto to be our tour guide, because we're gonna be a bunch of lost gaijin otherwise. Oh. Oh, Temple, I'm so sorry. That's... I'm sure he's really glad. He's really eager to be home. Japan is my 1 million sub trip. Yep. I fully endorse this. I will write it down, and if I ever get to 1 million, Japan it is. And yes, we'll go to Hokkaido, Itoya, and Pigment Lab. And eat the freshest fish in the world. Okay, so, yeah, it's the cat startup sound. Seems like a lot of people have cat activation noises are real. Like when you prod your cat and they go boo, or any kind of similar sound. My very old cat that I had back when I was a kid, this guy here, yeah, he had a fun activation noise as well. He would just go, like, he could be sitting in a loaf next to you and not even be sleeping, but if you like let him be comfortable and you poke him, he would always go boo, boo, boo. He was a really good cat. Okay, time to try and do another one, because 3 in 1 hour is not, it's not the best. I could do better than that. I just quickly caught that someone's cat is quacking. Oh. Oh yeah, I want to see the fish market in Japan. The big one, like the one that everyone talks about. Huh? Oh, so Cithalina, you're the one who sent me the pictures of Reese's and Oreo, right? I'm trying to connect like the pets with the name on the chat. Heather is saying that she was about to touch a cat that was within reach and thought it was her darker long-haired tortie, but it was a dark brownish reddish faux fur pillow. Yep. I think, I wonder if Germany is closer to Japan than Eastern Canada is. Yeah, I mean, torties, they don't meow, they do tortie noises, like quacks and odd stuff. Okay, so many pets to choose. So I drew a bunny, a hamster, a cat. So I guess I should try to pick something a bit different. It's not fair for the cats because there's like a lot more cats than any other pets. I think I'm gonna try to draw. I kind of want to draw baby Zygmunt. It's a baby magpie, so it's a baby bird, and it kind of looks silly, but it's a really cute silly. Like some baby birds are like just weird because they don't have any feathers yet, but on this picture he has some feathers. He just look really scrawny. And Grace is saying that their cat wasn't even sleeping and they got the cat activation noise. I can have discussions with Peko. Peko, when she's hungry especially, you can sort of chat with her. And she does a lot of trilling, like when it really looks like she's telling us like some insane cat adventure story, or like what happened today, or why she's so hungry, or I don't know, something along those lines. And it's just really funny because she's so vocal when she wants to eat. That's about the only time she's super vocal. She's vocal when she wants to play as well. So playtime and feeding time are worth a cat discussion. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat. Otto is saying that Holbein does a factory tour once a year. If we ever get to Japan, we gotta time ourselves to check out the Holbein factory. And Dan is gonna be grumpy during the whole process. I've never had birds. I've known people who had birds, and it was mostly parrots and cockatiel. Is that the way? I don't remember. But anyway, and it's really weird to see like such an intelligent bird. But if I had to say I wanted a bird, I think I would try to get one of the corvid family, if possible. If it's not possible, well, I don't know, perhaps volunteer at a shelter that takes care of them. It looks just like a square ball of fuzz with a head on top. But yeah, I find these birds fascinating. Like, they are so intelligent. And I know that parrots and like other birds are really intelligent as well, but I kind of have there is a certain appeal in the corvid birds. Like, I love their silhouette and their colors. I am catching up on the chat. Oh, a question. Is the helio turquoise from Schminke more bluish or greenish? This calls for the swatch book. I really love helio turquoise from Schminke. It's a really nice color. And what was the other one? Cobalt green turquoise. BB36. Okay, so helio turquoise is PB16. I am trying to find things to compare it to. The chat goes too fast, I cannot follow up. Aw, thank you, Jason. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for all this super chat thingy that happened earlier. Whew. Oh, bye Cithalina. And I hope I'm saying that not too off. Okay, colors. Okay, so let's have some French ultramarine to compare, and maybe Prussian blue. Ev, could you leave this chat replay? Oh yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm removing it because I don't want you to feel like this stuff will be accessible all the time, but I'm fine leaving it. I mean, the part where I'm contributing is mostly the audio, and it's gonna stay there anyway, so it doesn't really impact on me to leave the chat. But if you guys are okay with it, I can leave the chat replay, sure. Okay, so the other color was the cobalt turquoise. I don't think I have that one. Not from Schminke. I have cobalt cerulean, which is PB36, but it's definitely like not turquoise. Yep, that's about it. I'm a bit surprised that I don't have Schminke's. Maybe it's in this other part. Oh yeah, I have the cobalt turquoise. That's the PG50. So just leave this there. And I'll keep on drawing my... trying to draw this little bird and doing a very poor job at it, apparently. This is probably gonna make the camera wiggle a lot. Yeah, Heather, you gotta watch out your behavior now if the chat is gonna stay. Oh, bye Kiharu. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend. The colors could be weird depending on... I mean, the best way to have a reference is to swatch it yourself, and I doubt my setup for camera is really that great because this camera is not the best one. But if you want to compare, I'm pretty sure you can... No, it kind of looks like weird on my computer as well. But the Helio Turquoise is a bit greener than the Cobalt Cerulean, and it's definitely greener than the French Ultramarine, and the Prussian Blue is definitely more, well, less yellow than this one. And this one just is what it is. Apparently at the Daniel Smith factory shop, ooh, they sell a full range set, so that's a lot of tubes. That's like 250 something tubes, because they've added a few recently. Well, recently last year, but I mean that's recent enough, right? So that's a big box of paints. And Grace is saying that all paints are available to play with for free. Wow. I can easily imagine spending the whole day there and just playing with paints, and the staff being tired of my ass. Leave! No, but I still have like all these colors to try and mix. Oh, okay. Zoe is having a question. They just received her first precious set of M-gram paints and bought the quinacridons, and is so annoyed because they smell like a wet dog. Has anyone had the same problem? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think I have one M-gram paint that smell, and it's the sepia one, I think. It's either the sepia or the Terra Rosa. But the other ones, they smell either of honey or of really not that much. Oh, guys, you really threw my game today. I feel like these sketches are like awful. It's good practice. Uh-oh. Heather is calling a code. Let's hope for the best. Oh, I think it's worth mentioning that this is like the first live stream in a while that I didn't have to deal with any kind of cat code brown before the event. So thankful to Pecco for not being our usual adorable yet toxic kitten. You can probably hear the scratching of my pen, I'm sorry. Well, we're all talking about stinky stuff, so of course my mind is gonna go to my cute yet stinky cat. I mean, cats, they have many glands to mark their territories, and they don't all smell like roses. So yeah. Sooner or later, if you have a cat, you get into this situation of having to deal with weird smells that are not entirely pleasant. Oh no! Cyan is saying that they have one fountain pen that really stinks, and it has a strong ammonia smell that gives her instant migraine. That's really not cool. Oh, hi Lana! Welcome! The Talent's Rembrandt paint in tubes is really stinky as well. And Dan is saying that apparently when you need a poo, it can also mean that you're missing someone. So maybe that's Pecco's way of saying she's gonna miss you. I would much prefer like a cute hug or a head bump or something. not a stinky poo, not even buried in the litter box. That's the main problem, is that she doesn't, you know, cats, they usually dig a hole and bury their stuff when they're done. But she doesn't do that. She just leaves it on top of everything, and it's really stinky. So it eventually spreads around, and you know, like you have the epicenter, but it spreads, it's like a donut of stink, and it spreads out from this epicenter. But if you are like either side of the donut, it doesn't smell anything. But if you catch yourself in the donut, then you suffer the blunt of it. Zoe is saying that the paints are not the source of the smell, so maybe it was the paper or the water. Do you remember which paper you used? sometimes Arches paper will get really stinky. Yeah, Tsukabu, my Peko, she will like finish her business, and she will, you know, what they do is like they smell it, and then they go like, oh, this is the thing I gotta bury. So they will dig around their business and bury it, and they will smell again. And if it smells too strongly, they will try to bury it again to like cover their scent. But Peko, she will smell it, and then she will paw at the edges of the litter box. So she will paw the plastic, like scratch, 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 and then she will smell again and go like, ah, it still stinks, and she will scratch the plastic again. Like she doesn't do anything to sort of fix the situation, and she will smell it again and then paw the plastic somewhere else, and eventually she just leaves, and we have to deal with her stuff. And yeah, we went back to talking about cat poop and that kind of topic that seems to be recurring a lot during informal live streams. I don't mind, so if you guys are okay with it, it's a fact of life. If you have a pet, you have to deal with that kind of stuff all the time. Oh, and I want to rant about something. I don't have dogs. I've never had dogs, but I still benefit from, you know, the bags, the little bags that they sell to pick up your dog's stuff when you go on a walk and they do their business and you pick it up. It's very useful when you have cats because you can just use the same bags to clean up the litter box. So yeah, so I mean, I use this stuff, and I always see, like, I don't understand where people sort of went halfway to the point of the thing, but if you, around here at least, but there are so many instances of, like, someone has sort of cleaned up after their dog, but they left the bag there. And I'm like, what's the difference between leaving the thing in the bag there or leaving the thing there? There is literally no difference, because the bag is gonna get caught up in something and it's gonna rip open, and yeah, it's gonna basically be the same thing. So I don't understand this kind of weird thing where people, they will like clean up after their dogs and not dispose of the bag properly. I mean, what how can your mind go like halfway there on that level? I don't understand. I'm like, I see the doggy bags everywhere, and I'm like, that's not the purpose of these things. The purpose of these things is you pick it up and you throw it away. You don't leave it there. That doesn't solve the problem. And in the summer, there was someone who would always leave their bags at the same spot near a post, and I would always see like the caretakers for that specific expanse of grass where the post is and the people would leave all the bags. They would just pass the lawnmower over the bags and like sort of mow the poop bags and I guess spray poop and plastic everywhere. And I'm like, what? How can you like not make an effort to that extent? How can you be, you know, that careless about this stuff? Okay, next I'm gonna try to sketch Sir Willy Tobby, the turtle, because he's a cute turtle. So yeah, that was my brief rant about the poop bags, because I really don't understand. Like, if you bother to bring out the bag and bring it on your walk with the dog and you pick up the poop, and why don't you just think of a way to like bring the bag home with you? Or like, if you're going to do errands, there's probably going to be a trash somewhere, like in the grocery store or in the entrance. Like, I know the grocery store has trash in the entrance or stuff, so it's not like you're stuck carrying this dog bag forever. You can dispose of it eventually. So it's just disgusting, because then spring comes around, and either in the winter you get the snow plows. They will plow through everything, and Yeah, the bus stops. Well, in the winter here they remove the garbage bins because of the snow. So I can understand, but I mean that's the whole point of having. I mean, if I had a dog, I would, and I didn't want to carry like the poopy bag, I would bring some extra bag just to put it in and dispose of it at the end. Like, you're supposed to think of a way to get used to this, because it's not the only time the dog is gonna poop outside. So I don't... It's really gross. I'm glad that you guys in the chat seem to agree with my rant. Grace is sharing a fun story about her dog. Oh, if even the dog is like, no, not this. The thing is not the snow the issue, it's the like why we don't have garbage bins in the winter is that the snow plows, they will maneuver on the sidewalks. So usually everything that's outside of the bus stops, which are like glassed, does get removed, like the benches and but often the benches and often the trash cans, because there is like the plow has to be able to pick up the snow. So if there is the trash can or some benches, they cannot like pick up the snow, so they remove these in the fall and they put them back in spring. Thank you, Val, for posting everyone's channel in the chat. I really appreciate it. That's really awesome, and is a good thing to spread the sub. Our new hashtag. It was supposed to sub the love? Yeah, sub the love. I can't even remember. I blame you guys. So I think this little turtle guy has like one blind eye. If you guys feel like sharing a bit of your pets story when you share pictures, feel free to do so. Like, I will often save them up with their name, so I appreciate when you guys like also mention the names when you post the pictures. But if you want to include a bit of story, like if your pet has something really special going on, feel free to share. I mean, it's all great. Oh yeah, sub the love. Cyan is saying that they have trash bins, benches and everything just under the snow. Yeah, I think they should do that here too, but maybe it's because the guys who drive the snow plows, they don't really, they are not careful about that kind of stuff. So the trash bins and the benches, they would be ruined by the time the snow melts. Oh. Sorry, the chat is funny. Ether is coming back and saying, hey, what did I miss? And people are saying, like, you missed poop, a lot of poop. And she says, no, I didn't miss that, that's what I was dealing with. Oh no, it was a cold brown. Is it always the same culprit for the cold browns, Ethers, or do you have many possible cold browners? I think I should draw a dog next, right? I haven't drawn a dog yet, have I? Oh, bye Patricia, thank you for stopping by. Looking at the chat, I think it's like it's bathroom time for a lot of kitties out there. Oh no! Otto is saying that a cat they were looking after once did the booty scoot boogie on her painting. That's like the worst. Oh, you can't salvage that one. Has to go in the trash. There is no salvaging a boogied painting. That's a really nice black made from Perylene green, and I don't know what that one is. It's color 355 by Schminke. Makes really nice black. kind of not funny, but very funny at the same time. So I apologize for laughing, but these are great stories. Like Otto is saying that another time they were working on an A1 sized charcoal drawing for several days and had a cat staying with them and would always keep the studio door shut. But bugger broke in anyways and slept on the drawing, the charcoal drawing, with paw prints everywhere. That's kind of really funny and sad at the same time. But apparently she wiped out the charcoal drawing. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, these things, I mean, it's no point in getting angry at the animal for that kind of stuff, because especially if it's after the thing is done, they sort of don't understand what they did wrong. So like I only get angry at the pets when they do stuff, like when they do it and I catch them doing it, and I go, you take out the big voice, and they know they've messed up. Okay, so possibly the last sketch for today, I am gonna try to sketch Sue, the Grace's doggy. And I know this is only like, I was only able to do 6 out of the bunch you sent me, but I think I will make a subfolder, and I will put in the pets I've sketched, and we will do this again. Like I could possibly do an additional live stream just to fit in more pets, because it's a really good exercise and it's really fun, but I really can't do them all at once. Okay, I am absolutely untrained in drawing dogs, so this is a pre-apology if if everything turns out terrible. It's entirely my fault and I'm really sorry for it. It's kind of a tough angle. I am so not used to drawing like snouts. I know what the word is in French, it's the museau, but I don't know what it is in English. Like when you have a cat, this is their nose. I mean, it doesn't go that further from the skull mostly. Like you have this tiny bit, but with dogs you can have like a long nose, you can have shorter noses, so I'm really not used to drawing this item in perspective. So it's gonna be good practice, but there is a high risk of me messing up too. Laura's puppy is puppy sitting, and the puppy is on her back licking her head. Sometime please do a Sheltie. I love your giggle. Oh. Oh, fun fact, Sue is Grace's service dog. She's a good girl. Yeah, service dogs are really awesome. Like, I'm so in awe of the fact that dogs can be useful. Like, I'm used to cats, and cats, they're not useful. Cats, they will just, you know, be cats, and that's it. What you get is a cat and nothing more. Like, it's gonna be cute, and you can possibly become an internet sensation thanks to them. But that's about, you know, like, they will never help you really, or like every once in a while you read a story about how a cat saved their owner by meowing and there was a fire and the cat saved them, and it's like, whoa, that's like highly that's not all cats. But yeah, and like the fact that dogs can be service dogs, and you have like dogs for blind people as well, and dogs for, you can train dogs to do all kinds of really epic stuff, and that just blow my minds because I am really unfamiliar with that stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Grace. Oh yeah, I can show the doggy again. Muzzle. Sorry, muzzle, that's the word I was looking for. It's a lot like the French word. It's museau, muzzle. Oh, thank you guys so much. What? Dan! Dan is saying at least cats won't eat your body when you die. What? No, they will. They're predators. They so will. Yeah, like your phone is saying, if they're desperate, they will. I mean, you're basically meat at that point, so. If anything, I would have said that dogs won't do it if that were to happen, as opposed to cats who will be like, "Whoop, I can't open my canned food by myself, and there is no one to give me dry food, so you'll do. Nom nom nom." There's a bit of a distortion in the picture, I think, also, possibly. That's not right. Mr. E is a lot better at drawing dogs. I missed on the chat. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just on the computer trying to go back and read all the really interesting stories you guys are sharing about the way cats or dogs have like reacted to a situation where you were possibly hurt or needing help, or yeah, that's really interesting. Otto is saying that Jazz the hamster would definitely try to eat her. Would definitely eat her because she tries already. Oh, yeah, Malvina is the one that has Zygmunt, the baby bird I was doodling earlier. Oh, question. Does Mr. E post his art online? And if so, give us his social media name. Yes, he does. Trying to remember what his handle on Instagram is. I think it's some... Oh, I saw more pets, you guys, that just got posted. I'm so sad I won't be able to draw everyone. I'm really gonna have to update the Pinterest board with the pets you've added in, because they are really so cute. I really wish I had time to draw every single one that I was sent, but that could be like a draw-a-thon. Okay, his handle on Instagram is Mr. Sasby. That's on Instagram, and on Twitter, yeah, it's okay. Back to Sue. And that probably was very loud because the mic is just over there. I'm sorry. No, Mr. E's Instagram is not, I don't think it's at Zaz_B. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's _ Twitter. Like the dot is in there, and okay. Oh, thank you so much, Temple. She's saying that despite killing me with kindness, they liked my sketches. Well, thank you so much. It's a bit difficult because she has some very, like, she's what, black and white, so I can find the white areas, but to try to understand the volumes in the darker areas is a bit trickier, especially since I have like no experience really. Like I can use what I've already drawn when I draw a cat. Like I've drawn enough cats that I know cat stuff, but I don't know doggy stuff. I was always kind of not necessarily scared, but like a bit impressed by dogs, because all I knew was big dogs or really small annoying dogs. And I didn't know many people who had like a corgi, you know, a medium-sized dog that was perhaps something a bit more approachable. I'm a short person, so all the like larger dogs, since I don't understand them, and they are often big enough to like really unbalance me or make me fall, I'm always a bit wary of them. I've been attacked by a dog once, like he just rammed me, just slammed back on me, and it probably would have been worse if I hadn't been with a friend at the time who sort of put herself between the dog and yelled at the dog. I was frozen, I didn't know what to do. So I'm really thankful she was there, but I had like a bruise from where the dog had sort of jumped on me with his paws. So yeah, there's a bit of insecurity around dogs. Have you ever drawn each other? Not really. I don't like when I draw myself. It's usually the cat person you've seen or something really cartoony. I don't really want to draw myself. I'm not. This is not something that has appealed to me. And we have a similar style because I guess we've sort of have had the same influences over the years, since we've studied the same thing and kind of like the same things or very similar things. So it all there is a bit of a coverage between our interests. Yeah, my friend is a hero. And the funny thing is that she's like not much taller than me, and she's a thin person, which is not exactly my situation, so she's probably like lighter than me, but since she wasn't scared, she was able to sort of make a better impression on the dog and make sure that he wouldn't jump on me again. It was a really funny thing, well, not funny, haha, but weird. Like, we were taking a walk in kind of a vacant lot next to a place we used to work, both her and I, and it was like an old train yard that had been like demolished, so it was just like a vacant lot, and there was this other woman who was there with dogs. She had her dog, but also dogs she was sort of walking for someone else, and she would let them go without any leashes, and you're not supposed to do that unless it's perhaps at the perhaps the specific dog parks you can have your dogs without any leash and they can run around, but this was not like meant for that. There was not like a specific area for people with dogs to do activity with their dog. So yeah, and the dog, I don't know why, it was like, they were 3 dogs, so they were like basically running around each other and having fun together. But at some point, the largest of the dogs saw me, and he decided that he would run towards me and don't stop. And that's what he did. And we were a bit surprised, because you never really expect an animal that can see you to just not stop. Like, you sort of figure out that they will either like diverge at the last second or just stop, but no, he just slammed into me. Bam. And I was like, what? And I was really scared. I don't know why, because I didn't know what to do. I felt like a cat. I really felt like a cat, and not a fighting cat, more like a flighty cat. Like, what's going on? Help! And my friend just sort of like started yelling at the girl with the dogs, and she was like, what? There were many expletives, but she wasn't happy, and she was yelling at the girl like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be like walking dogs like this without any restraints. And the girl was sort of bullshitting answers like, oh, he doesn't like to be on a leash, and I don't know what, and this is not my dog, and you know, like rubbish. I was like, why? Why did the dog feel a need to just slam into me? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm glad to see by the chat that other people are sort of nervous around dogs, or like not exactly comfortable. Oh wow. Like Temple has had a very scary encounter with the pit bull. It's kind of a big, like, what's the word I'm looking for? But there are like stuff going on with pit bulls that makes it really hard to make an opinion, because some people are saying like the dog is fine, it's the human that's not fine, and other people are saying, well, the human has a lot to play in the role, in the way they raise the dog, but still these specific dogs maybe shouldn't be so frequently like pet dogs. And I don't have a real opinion on the topic, because I don't know enough, but I just wish people were like more conscious of what comes with big dogs, and regardless of the dogs. Like, if you have a big dog that could possibly harm someone or a kid, you should always pay attention to them. Like, you don't leave the dog and the kids alone, even if the dog is like super sweet. You just never know what could happen. It's still an animal. Like, same with cats, especially if your cat has claws. Like, if your cat gets scared and decides to claw onto someone's face, it's not gonna be pretty. I'm trying to catch up on chat. Grace is saying that Seattle has a leash law, that there are small fenced areas that are for off-leash dogs, but overall the city requires a leash. As it should be, if only for the sake of not having your dog run into traffic and getting hit. Say they spot a squirrel on the other side of the street, what if the dog decides to run? Yeah, there's a lot to dogs that you're not really confronted to when you have a cat. That's it for my sketch of Sue. I hope it's not I can't tell because I need a fresh eye on these to be able to tell it how off or not they are, but I hope it's somewhat decent. I think I could do a small last one if you guys want to stay around for that, or I could end this here, but I'm good for another one. But yeah, as I was trying to say, like when you get a cat, chances are it's gonna be a mutt anyway, because cats, they just mix and that's fine. And even like if you get a specific breed of cat, they don't really breed cats for the same purpose that they breed dogs. Like you will have cats that are really not sociable and aggressive and not nice. That happens, that's fine. But the same happens with dogs, and I think there's maybe more damage to be caused by a larger dog that's aggressive and not sociable as a cat could be. And like since there is a lot of focus on breed for dogs too, like sometimes I'm not sure people choose a breed with the characteristic that would fit really well with what they want. Like say they want to look rather than the behavior, but they end up with the behavior anyway. So if they like the look of a certain breed of dog, but they're like, oh no, well they have this quirk of character, but I'm gonna you know, train it out of it. I don't think that works. Yeah, and that's true. Like small dogs, most people seems like they seem to think that since the dog is a small one, they don't need to train them. And like, well, no. Oh, Grace is giving a good example. They're saying, example, greyhounds tend to have high prey drives, so they don't do well with small dogs or cats. And fortunately, Sue is an exception to the rule because Grace has a very cute kitty as well. Kitty! But yeah, that's something like that. You don't... Like, something happens similar, like in Mystery's family, they usually have dogs, like, and their friends have dogs. And there was a story, I think it was... I can't remember if it was in the family or if it was a friend of the family, but someone had a very large dog, and the very large dog was being nagged. There was a very small dog nagging the large dog, and the larger dog was putting up with it until he got really tired of it, and he just took up the small dog by the head and snapped the neck. And that was it. And you're like, well, that's animals. It's dramatic. Not saying it's not like weird and intense and unexpected, but then again, if you have a small prey-sized dog that bothers a larger dog that usually kills stuff that small, things are not gonna be good. I missed out on what Lana Goes Art was saying. Oh, hi James. I didn't see you come in. Hi. Question for you, James. James is saying that that he wouldn't get a shelter dog, that he'd rather have the peace of mind of raising the animal himself. Would you consider getting a shelter like a very young, like a puppy? Otto is saying, never name your cat Loki. Oh, really the worst cat they've ever looked after. Seriously considered giving up cat sitting after that. He was a hell cat. But that is such a good name for a cat. Huh. Valerie's saying that If they let a visitor in the house, the dogs will love the visitor, but if you come in on your own in the house and the dogs don't know you, well, you are in trouble. That's interesting. Like, they make a difference between, I guess because they see you interact with the visitor, so they're like, if our humans are okay with this person, then this person is okay for us as well. Heather is saying that she doesn't need to go to the shelter, that animals just find her. That's kind of cute. I think that for cats, shelters are the best place to get a cat, seriously. Even some ill-tempered pets, like if you are willing to invest the energy and have like the patience for them, I think that all cats can be like socialized at some point, and if not, just to give them some kind of quiet spot. Okay, maybe not if they are like Loki. That's really funny, Otto. Hi, Crafty Kitty. Oh no! Val, I didn't know you had a ferret. And unfortunately is extremely sick. Oh no. And it's Danny saying never name your hamster Mojo Jojo. That's a cute callback to Powerpuff Girls. But never name your hamster Mojo Jojo, they will be evil. Dan says, we had one with that name and it lived up to it. Well, Mojo Jojo is the bad guy in Powerpuff Girls. Oh, Tsukabu, I used to watch Sparta the Cat's channel. I didn't know that Loki had passed. Oh. Oh no, poor Loki the ferret. So what should I draw last? Okay, the chat really is on fire today. Hey, hi Gnome. Welcome, Gnome Clar. Oh no. Poor Loki the cat. It's never easy. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go for a cat. Yeah. There, I'm feeling this gruff baby. No? Don't want to flip my picture? Fine. That's Artie the cat. That's such a good gruff face. Oh no, Val's tablet is running out of juice. Yeah, polar bear lost in the snow. There you go, finished. Ha! Wait, no, what? It's like, there you go, I'm done. Polar bear lost in the snow. Okay. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I should sharpen this lead though. I had an art teacher that used to call, you know, when your pencil or your lead is really round and not at all pointed anymore, he used to call that a knee. And it used to make me laugh a lot, so I often call my really used up nibs knees. I love me a good cat loaf. I don't think Val has sent me any pictures of her pets. I didn't have any from Heather or Val. Yeah, a doll, like, you know, when it's all rounded up and doll. The lady used to call that a knee. Like, you know, the articulation in the leg. But I will be doing more. Perhaps I'm trying to think if I do any like unofficial live stream for this. It's no pressure on the moderators. Like, you absolutely don't have to feel obligated to be moderators in there. You guys are usually well behaved enough that there is no real need for moderation yet. So yeah, if I do the unofficial thing, feel no pressure if you guys like are busy or have other things planned, but I really wouldn't know when to schedule it. Aww. Thank you for sharing the stories of Artie, although I really enjoy like when you share the stories of the pets. This lead holder is the Unifield 2.0 red. It's by Uni, so it's a Japanese pen. I got it off Amazon. And the lead holder that goes with the Uni pens is also pretty neat. And I love that this one is mechanical, like it's not a clutch, so I don't drop the lead all the time. You can... hold on. Wow, this chat goes fast. What I was saying, one day Artie was sick and was feeling sorry for himself. Otto was sorry for him too. Then his mom Maria came, looked at him, smacked him across the face, then walked off. I was saying that they were both stunned. That's mama cat medicine. Okay, to send the pics, you can either email them to me, like you can email them at this address. It's the address if you go on the About section of my channel. There's like a place where there's the address like for, I don't remember what they say, there's something like for inquiries or something. And if you click on that, it will reveal the address, I think. And you can just write to me there. You can also like post your pictures on Instagram, or you can send them to me on Facebook, or you know, I will try to round them all up in the Pinterest board, and if possible, let me know their name so I can label the like everything properly, like with the names of the pets. You can tell that I'm getting tired if I struggle drawing a cat. Grace is saying that they used to have a cat that was so fat and sat like a human. That is so funny. Oh. Oh, James, I answered. I don't know, maybe that didn't pick up, but it's... The pencil is a Uni Field 2.0 red. It doesn't erase well at all, but I mean, the fact that it's a mechanical pencil rather than a clutch is really nice. So you could put like AGB LEDs in there, something that would erase better. But like I was saying last week, I think I've really grown used to drawing with red lead, so it's kind of my go-to sketching color if I'm just sketching, if I know I'm not gonna be like watercoloring on top or anything, because it doesn't erase really well at all, as you can see from my attempts. There are so many like layers of floof when a cat is in a cat loaf. It always makes me laugh. Like it's the floofiest floof that has ever floofed. Oh yeah, hashtag on Instagram, it is evedrawspets. Yeah, Uni Field, like I can see if that picks up on camera, but it's Uni, like it's the brand is Uni Mitsubishi. So all their pens have like the Uni kind of name. So this one is also by Mitsubishi, but it's a regular clutch. So it's Mitsubishi, Uni, but these mechanical kind of models are the Field 2.0, because that's the size of the lead, I think, like 2 millimeters. And this one is the red one. They have two other models. There is a Unifield 2.0 2H and a Unifield 2.0 HB. So these would erase, and they are the same idea of the mechanical pencil. Oh, thanks Val. Val has sent me pictures of Zina and Layla through Messenger. Oh. Why won't it flip the picture? Come on. No. It's gonna be hard to see, but that's Val's dogs. But yeah, you guys can send me pictures, and I will add them to the board, and eventually they will, I want to draw them all, so they will get drawn at that point, but of course the more picture there is, the harder it will be to sort of draw everyone, but I really want to try, so. Cat loaf, cat loaf, cat loaf, yay! Oh, bunny loaf, I want a bunny loaf. Yeah, the 2.0 millimeter lead, like Staedtler does a clutch pencil, Faber-Castell has one. It's the standard size lead that is easily available everywhere. I think perhaps the only thing that's a bit different with these okay, no, that's just the regular 2 millimeter lead. It's just the standard stuff, and you just put it at the top and you plop this back on. And there. Yeah, the paints are Schminke. They're the set I got for Christmas. The thing with inking over the sketch is that it allows me to fix some mistakes I made while sketching. Like I can adjust things that I didn't sketch so well when I ink. So that's why sometimes the sketch will be different from the inked version. I'm gonna get so many cat loaves and bunny loaves, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Otto, does the hamster does a hammy loaf? Heather, where did you send the Havoc pics? Aw, more doggies. Val has sent me more pictures of dogs. Oh, no. This is great. Oh wow, that's not a small dog. That's Xena is the tan one, and so apparently Jazz the hamster is far too hyperactive and doesn't really settle in a loaf often. What? That yellow stop on your plastic color palettes looks like a sitting cat. I'm trying to find it. Doesn't want to. Well, my messenger is acting up. Okay, close up of doggy. Yeah, I saw that yellow spot on your plastic color palette, but I don't see it. Hold on. Do you mean this thing here? That's a metal palette. That's why I got confused. Okay. To my messenger. Oh. I'm sort of swamped in. Heather, I don't have Facebook on my phone, so I can't really look at it for there. I got Facebook Messenger, but it's not the same thing that we usually chat in, so I don't know if that will like cross over. Like this is the cat you're talking about, right? Oh, good night, Dan. Thank you so much for being there. Okay, doop-de-doo. Oh yes, Cyan, please send me the pictures of your hamster that loafed a lot. Loafs are really funny. The supplies I'm using, quickly, I'm using this this mechanical pencil to sketch. It's the Unifield 2.0 red. Eraser is this huge mono eraser. To ink I use the carbon pen from Platinum, and the watercolors are Schminke with this Da Vinci Casaneo brush. It's gonna have taken me a lot of time to finish this quick kitty. Not so quick kitty. I'm gonna need some kitty hugs after that. I miss the floof. Artie looks like he was a good floofy example of floof. Like these sort of floof that come out sorry, the floofs that comes out when the cat is in loaf shape is like the best kind of floof. Was it Artie with Yes, I saw the kitty shape. Yeah. It's like it's sitting. It's a bit like this, you know, you have the ear and you have the face on the side like this, and it's sort of sitting like that, and you have the tail here like the paws. I don't know, there's like, oh, I got it. Ha! Heather, I got your picture. I got the havoc butt picture. I am not good with phones and technology. Let's finish this cute guy. Now that you guys have told me that this looks like a cat, I'm gonna have a hard time using this this space on the palette and like remove the cat shape from there. Oh, apparently this guy was extra fluffy because his mom was a Norwegian forest cat. Huh. So, Jazz. Hi, Jazz. Did she have a good nap? I just I got some fresh news of the kitty donut that's in the kitchen. Ta-ta! Thank you. That's all the cat action going on in this place right now. It's just sleep, 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 sleep. Heather, can I... Yeah, there's a lot of Heather in the picture of the havoc butt, so I am not sure. Oh, the jazz stream! I love when you send me clips of the jazz stream. That's really funny and cute. Yeah, that was Pecco. The kitty donut was Pecco. I think Scout is an undistinguishable like part of the clean laundry pile. She made a nest in it, like she dug up her spot in it, and now she's probably still sleeping there because it's all warm and cozy. Scout is the one that likes to be really warm at times, so she will often try to dig herself a spot under her blanket. Ah, Kiki Nuggets. Temple is saying that they call the kitty donut the Kiki Nuggets when they are curled up like that. Okay, so Heather has given me permission to... Oh, the second one is really nice. Like, we don't... Okay, I will... There, this is the havoc butt. It's fairly legit. That's some good kitty butt. Oh, bye, Zoe. Thank you so much for stepping by. So that's the havoc butt, and that's the havoc face. She's so pretty. Hold on, I think Valis sent me some more. Oh, she was so pretty. So Valis sent me a picture of Sasha, who has left us not so long ago in last May. And how they sleep. Oh, that's... It doesn't want to flip, so I don't know if you guys will see, but you have one doggy that's over there, and the other doggy has like her legs between the hind paws, or face between the hind paws. It's really funny. Grace, are you okay with me sharing the sleeping picture of Kitty? I think it's so funny that Havoc the cat... Sorry, I was catching up on chat. This must have been so awfully quiet. It's really funny that Havoc the cat has sort of established that her favorite spot is on Heather's shoulder, like dangling. I find it really funny. It's like, well, this is not super comfortable, and it's like, oh, I'm a cat. I like it, but I'm comfortable, aren't you? Look, I'm really cute and fuzzy. Oh, okay, you win, you win. My square cheeks sound square cheeks. Yep. My chair squeaks. That was a nice mix-up. My chair squeaks sounds like Pecco. Yeah, she squeaks a lot. She's a squeaky kitty. Okay, so Grace, I can show the picture of Kitty. If that's not the most adorable thing ever. Like sleeping cats, they score all the points on the cuteness. Well, sleeping pets, I mean, anything that sleeps is kind of cute, but I like how cats are always all curled up in, you know, a tight little ball of warmth. Cute kitty. Heather has sent me a new... Well, I think we're gonna finish this here anyway, Val, so I don't know if your battery is gonna last for the last few minutes, but I think this is mostly done. Oh my gosh, look at the kitten pile. That's so funny. But yeah, I think I'm quite done with this session. My voice is getting a bit a bit raw, so I will call this done. So quickly round up of the sketches. We started on the hot press paper with Bun Bun and Jazz, but I was having issue with the way the paint would cauliflower, and I thought it was the paper, but I think apparently it's my brush. So Bun Bun and Jazz, and then we continued on this cold press paper with Leo and Zygmunt and Strawberry Tubby and Sue. I keep saying Sue because I think I have a hard time saying that word in English, but Sue. Anyway, cute doggy, and Artie, the kitty. So 6 I was able to do 6. Again, I think there will be more because this is fun and I quite enjoy drawing your pets. So if you want to send in pictures, you can either do this by sending them to this email here. If you can see, it's the email that's in my on my channel. When you go to the about, I think it is, there is a space for the email, and it's the email there. So that's it. I don't want to say it on stream, I don't know why, but it's both vault in one chunk at gmail.com. And you can also post your pictures on Instagram using this hashtag evedrawspets. And that's about it for where I round up. If you've chatted to me before on some other platform, you can send me the pictures there, no problem. And yeah, that's it for today. I print out of the abstract kitty print. Sorry. That's really funny. So thank you everyone for being there, and again, I don't think I can ever thank you all enough for the generous donations and the super chats. And I am indeed gonna get the core travel set and review it for you, not for them, for you, and for me. And yeah, so thank you so much everyone, and you're all awesome, and I hope you have a great weekend, and don't forget to go pet your pets if you have any, and if you don't have any, you can borrow them from someone, I'm sure. Or I can pet my own cats for you if you want. So again, thank you so much. Yes, I really appreciate it, and all the congratulations for reaching 5k subs on the channel, which is pretty epic, and I'm very happy, and I'm sort of impressed that there are 5k people that are subscribed to my content, but you guys are awesome, so thank you very much, and have a great weekend, and see you hopefully very soon. Bye bye.